What is up, Cahir Club, and a warm welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's been having a wonderful, wonderful day so far. Today we are back with more of the Treadmill challenge. I'll explain that more in a moment. But hello, Brendan, and hello, Brugger. How goes it? I hope your Valentine's days have gone well. But yeah, Treadmill challenge. What is the Treadmill challenge? Basically, once we've got a full team, which we have, when you catch a new Pokemon, you take the oldest Pokemon and you get rid of it. You fucking spin it, shoot it out there, and then add the new Pokemon to the team, so it's constantly rotating like a treadmill. Intuitive, right? Yeah, good so far. Expensive though. Understandable. Hopefully, the expenses led to a fun day all the same. But yeah, no, I'll get the brainwave. Before we hop in, I bought some love hearts today. It wasn't because it's Valentine's Day that I bought them. I bought them because I just like them in general, and I saw them being sold. Probably because it's Valentine's Day. You know? Like, I assume they're being sold because of the fact it's Valentine's Day. But I just like love hearts in general. They're probably one of my favorite sweets. But I thought I might as well read them out on stream. I thought that would be a fun thing. It's like an unboxing video, except you can't see them, and I'm just reading like reading the text / emoticons on the sweets to you. And you get to hear me crunch away at them. Yeah, you went skydiving. Yo, that sounds sick. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Alright, but yeah. Love hearts unboxing with CahirLIVE. We've got Hug Me. We've got You're Loved. We got, I thought it said clam for a second. I thought this was just said clam in bold caps. It says glam, actually. Personally, I think clam would have been a lot better. In my humble opinion. Next we've got My Girl. Bit blander. Now we have Amazing. But the A and the G, they're not colored correctly. So it's more like Mazing. Mazin. Which I think is pretty funny. Second to last is Perfect. The penultimate is Perfect, which penultimate perfect. Some good alliteration going on there. And finally, last but not least, come on, get out of here. What we got? New Love. That's the final one. Okay, thank you for coming to the Love Hearts unboxing. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I certainly did. Rob, hello, how goes it? I hope your... sorry, I was bending it. I hope your Valentine's Day went well. Shit yourself, not literally. But it was fun, would highly recommend. I feel like it's one of those things that sound good on paper, and then you get up there and you're like, looking down and thinking, I spent money to do this. And, I can't really back out at this point now. Mazin, exactly. But yeah, no, I was doing, I bought some love hearts. I saw some love hearts, in Poundland today and was like, I'm going to buy these. Not because it's Valentine's Day, but because I just like them. But then I was like, oh, I can read them on stream. That's genius. I'm such a good content guy, you know? I feel like maybe like a hand cam would have helped with that. Maybe I'll do it in the future. You know, like Pokemon card unboxings? So that, but that's genius. No one steal that, please. But yeah. Dominic, hello, how goes it? I hope your Valentine's Day went well. We're continuing on with the Treadmill challenge today. Let me get everything up and sorted and ready for starting at the main bit. Where is... Here it is. Here's the one we need. Alright. You would say yes, but Kim and you did the nice stuff at the weekend to not have to fuss on the day. You made dinner, but that was it today. As headaches, unfortunately. Ah, understandable. Making dinner sounds nice, though. What did you make? Alright. I should, I'd normally do a team introduction, and I should do a team introduction, but, like, you can't really see the team. If I do this, you don't really see it either, but, like, you see more. You see less, I'm gonna be honest. You see, like, just as much. This is why you start at Pokemon Centers. You know? The team in order is, Mushana, Roggenrola, Tranquil, Throw, Swadloon, and Sandile, and that's the current squad. That's the current layout of what we have. Apologies for not showing you. I did not have the foresight to start next to a PC. You did homemade pizza? Oh, very nice. Did you shape it in the shape of a heart? Asking the question we're all thinking, was it a heart-shaped pizza? Ironically, I had, like, regular non-homemade pizza. It was good all the same. I don't know, I always like to grate some extra cheese for my, like, store-bought pizzas. Because I like a nice cheesy pizza. I don't know if you guys are, like, bigger fans of, not cheesy pizza. But, like, my favorite kind of pizza? Covered in cheese, you know? Like, I think the best kind of pizza is, the kind that you bite into and, like, the cheese stretches. No, it's not, because you're struggling making the dough round enough. Understandable. Yeah, no, when I make pizzas, I just make it round, like, I make it round-ish. No point in, like, sweating over perfection. Unless you're, like, showing it to Gordon Ramsay or something, you know? Like, if Gordon Ramsay's judging it, maybe you can cook-ish, but not well. That's understandable. I don't know, I enjoy cooking. I feel like I should cook more. But I find myself not cooking all that much. Although, I guess I technically do. Yeah, actually. I'd consider making grilled cheese a form of cooking. Is it intense cooking? No. But, it's like, you've got to time it correctly. I also made pancakes yesterday. Well, Dad made the batter, earlier on in the day. But I, like, cooked the pancakes. Or maybe he made it a few days ago, I'm now realizing. I don't know, we often have roasts and Yorkshire puddings. When I was younger, Dad always used to, like, overdo it on the Yorkshires. So we'd have extra for pancakes the next week. But that's not really a trend of ours anymore. An Intimidate Sandile would have been interesting. I feel like maybe I should have fought that guy, but... Right. But yeah, no, I should cook more. It's satisfying eating something, especially when it's, like, tasty. I'm thinking, yeah, I made this. Especially you've got a special fried rice, teppanyaki or lasagna. But that's pretty much all you can do. Lasagna's a good skill, to be fair. Lasagna's are very nice. It's like a good one to have under your belt, because, like, it's like a good, like, group food, you know? If you have a load of people, like, coming around your house or something, being able to make lasagna, you can just make a big lasagna. Like, that and bolognese, peak dishes to be able to make when you're having, like, a lot of people around. IMHO. Alright. Petlil. Alright. Let's assure the Petlil. I shouldn't have stayed in on this fight. You should have just killed me. Like, it's not like Martinelli's staying for long. But at the same, like, time... Oh, you shy. Obviously, as I said at the end of last stream, I was going to use Leech Seed anyway. I could have healed and killed it that turn. As I said last stream, only Sandile is staying on the team for Elisa. Everyone else is going to be swapped out by then. Which is going to be interesting, because it means we're going to be running on, like, an entirely new team. I do wonder if Gen 5 was the best gen to do this in, because limited use TMs, that would have been an interesting thing to have in this. Because, like, obviously, unlimited TMs means that we can, like, workshop our teams whenever and however we want. But, like, if there were limited TMs, I think I'll have to do this challenge again at some point. Bluntly put. I think I'll have to do this challenge again, in an older game. To be fair, I've not really done much of Gen 3 stuff. I think I did a Fire Red and Leaf Green Extreme Randomizer, but other than that, I've not done, like, any other Gen 3 games. To be fair, there are Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald. Although that's, like, most generations, I don't know why I'm specifying it like that. I don't know, I was thinking about Crystal, and I was like, well, I've not done any other Gen 2 games either, and then I remembered Crystal is, like, the only Gen 2 game. That's, like, not worth playing. Gold and Silver is still worth playing, but, like, Crystal is, like, the complete special, woo, you know, capiche? Alright. Oh, is Desert Resort that way? Yeah, it is. The layout of this route is a lot different than I remembered. In comparison to Black and White 2. Like, obviously the point is that the route is an entirely different layout. I just didn't realize how different it is. Like, I thought after you got out the sand patch, bada bing, bada boom. But, like, that's the interesting thing. All these construction workers and shit, they're laying the groundwork for whatever happens in Black and White 2, you know? One timeline, obviously, they build up that big city, with, like, that extension to the city, that almost ends up, like, connecting Nimbasa and Castilia. But in the other timeline, they obviously find, what's accuracy? Yeah, in the other timeline, obviously, they find, oh, no. In the other timeline, what they do is, they find, ruins. They find ruins under the thing, and they save the ruins. So it becomes, like, an area for that. Okay, like, do you mind? What is this guy's problem? What? He's lowered my accuracy every chance he got. Like, he stopped using Mud Slap to just focus on the accuracy lowering. I'd say accuracy maxing? Evasion maxing, maybe. I think Embargo will be more useful than Torment. Hot take. I think Embargo is going to be more useful than Torment in the long run. Because Embargo means I can stop, like, Elisa from healing. Aim, hello, how goes it? I hope you've been well. I hope Italy went well as well. I'm going to use Martinelli for this just because I like Martinelli. And this is going to be one of Martinelli's last fights. If not, Martinelli's last fight. You're gonna bide? Nah. You're gonna died. Yeah, Hazza, you had exams, didn't you? I hope they went well. Although I guess you probably didn't have your results yet. Alright. Let's... Yeah. They went okay? Hell yeah. Better than bad. Hopefully you've done better than you think you did. Which is a statement that could be true no matter how well you think you did. Even if you think you did the best, maybe you did better than the best, you know? Alright. Alright. They all have timber. I don't... You had to wake up at 3:30 this morning for a flight at 6. Understandably, you're back from Italy then now. Yeah, that is a very, very rough start. Lucky isn't even that... No. Yes, but no. Like... No. Sorry, I was thinking in my head. I should have said it out loud. What's it called? I was wondering whether I should, like, strategically choose where I go, but I think that's a bit lame. You know? Like, fundamentally, I could have gone up to Nimbasa, done the Nimbasa routes, and then gone down to the desert resort. But, I think it'll be better to go down to the desert resort, do the desert resort, train up Sandal and whatever I'm about to get. Oh my god, Lucky died. Okay. Not died, it's not a Nuzlocke, but, I guess what those can stay around. What those can probably kill the timber, honestly. It can. Oh, did it use Bide? I'm now realizing I might have used Bide. That would make sense as to why Tranquil died. Didn't we win, though? I was going to say. You're going to go since you need sleep? Understandable, aim. I hope you get good rest. Alright. We have that much money? That's fucking... I'm just gonna get, like, lemonade, you know? Like, I hate to say it. I love to say it. I love lemonade. Maybe it's pink lemonade, you know? That'd be on brand, right? On theme. Valentine's Day and whatnot. Alright. Need to, yeah, I'll get a bunch. I'm gonna get a bunch. I'm gonna get a bunch of lemonade. This is like the best healing item for this point in the game. And there are vending machines all over Unova. Like, I'm trying to think of any game where there's this much lemonade. Between, like... Oh yeah, I'm just thinking of any game where there's this much lemonade. And I don't think there's any other. I think this is the most lemonade-filled game. And again, it's genuinely just one of the most useful items. What's in this house? I forget what's in this house. It's dudes. Hi there. You sure are talking about sandstorms. And you're giving me dig! That's going to be really useful, actually. Alright. I'm just going to put that straight on Sandal, I think. Like... No need to hang around, you know? Fuck it. Goodbye Mudslap. I don't need Mudslap. Mudslap's special as well, which means it's not going to be Moxie boosted. I know that guy. I don't know it. Not personally. Like, he's... You know. Oh, that's the thing. Do you give us stuff? No. Does this count as a desert resort encounter? Like, is Sandal our desert resort encounter? I should have sprayed a repel. But, like, this is technically in the desert resort, you know? But there's, like, a different encounter table outside and inside the desert resort. It's a weird one. Like... Is it not going to tell us about outside? Is there not a different encounter table? No, I think... maybe there isn't a different encounter table. I was always under the impression there was a different encounter table. Oh wait, no, there is a different encounter table. As in, Dwebble appears here. No. Scraggy appears here, and Sigilif appears inside. Which... fair enough. Sandal's 40% in both, but there is no dupes clause. So, that means we get to catch a Sandile. Ouch. I'm now realizing that Sandile is the exact same level as my Sandile. You know? Bit scary, real. I'm just gonna lob a ball. Oh, we do have quick balls now. I forgot about that. That's exciting. We can use those once we get inside. Inside the desert resort, that is. Okay, can you catch? No. No, I can't. I think, maybe. Do I? I'm thinking. That's what I'm doing. Okay, basically, like, my dilemma is... it's not a big dilemma, it's a little dilemma. Obviously, desert resort. Then inside is the Relic Castle. I'm gonna want to go into the Relic Castle. Does this Sandal fucking mind? Can I, like, escape yet? I'm guessing not, because it's still getting sandstormed, and I'm is equally sandstormed. It's not like I die if I faint, you know. This isn't a Nuzlocke. I'm gonna need to get more Pokeballs, so, I'm gonna go after this anyway, you know. I'm gonna go back to Castelia just to get to the Pokemon Center. So, alright, we got Sandile number 2! Sandile numero dos. What should we name Sandile 2? Because we have 2 of them now. That's right. Sandelia. 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 Okay. I'm just gonna go back. I'm a little less disappointed now. I was worried that we would have missed something interesting by not being in the back, but I'm now realizing the only thing we missed by not being in the back was Sigilif, which was my least wanted encounter. And not because any specific issue with Sigilif, you know? Like, Sigilif itself is fine. It's a good Pokemon, it's, like, better than you'd expect. But in this challenge specifically, it's not that good, because it comes right before the Electric Gym, right after is the Ground Gym, where, while Sigilif is in theory useful against Ground types, because it is immune to their moves, they often end up carrying Rock type attacks, which means that it's not actually that useful. And then it'll be gone before we... In fact, it'll be it would theoretically be entirely unhelpful. That might be a bit bigger of a theory than you'd assume. I'm starting to feel like once before I tried the whole colliding with multiple people thing, you know? Like, I think... I feel like maybe that wasn't my first rodeo when I did it the other day. I just got a gut feeling all of a sudden, you know? What if I push someone into, like, oncoming... No, the other way. You know, let's, Do you think maybe they can't go onto the other path? Because, like, they'll... I'm starting to think they're, like, deliberately... No, that guy would have talked to me! Oh. Sorry, this is one of the most addictive mechanics. I don't know why I like that specific mechanic so much. But the one where, like, you can just walk into the office workers and they'll talk to you sometimes is genuinely a feature I'm obsessed with. Alright. Now. It's another Moxie Sandile. Let's get some 07s to Martinelli. Martinelli, you helped us well. You were a great trooper. You might have been adamant. You were adamant, that's not a might have. This Sandelia is hasty, on the other hand. Should we miss? Oh, you are here, Felix. Oh, that's good. I was thinking that you weren't. Oh, okay. So, what those? Adamant. Sandelia, hasty. I'm gonna get Sandelia. What's it called? I'm gonna get Sandelia to have dig as well, I think. The fact we have 2 Sandile is genuinely quite comical. Like, I was kind of worried about Elisa's gym, you know? I was thinking, are we going to have... In fact, I think I was... Dig isn't that useful. Elisa has 2... of those things. Emolga. Elisa has 2 Emolga. Dig can only hit Zeb Striker. They are your Crocs, 1 for each foot. That is true, that is a good point. I hadn't considered that they are. I have Sandile Crocs. That kind of goes hard, honestly. Step on them. Oh no. I would buy Sandile Crocs from the Pokemon Company International. For one, you know? I would do that. Right. I kind of want to see if I can get the... What's it called? I do want to see if I can get multiple people stacked up. Yeah. You know? The issue is from this direction I can't really see him. This guy talks to me. Quick. Hi there. Hello, greeting is important, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, see, they aren't even on this path anymore. They're, like, exclusively not sport. Okay. That girl's sending them in our direction. But they're not going to be people who talk to us. They're going to be people who defect off of us. Okay, these are, like, a bunch of people who are coming around to us. Again, I'm pretty sure only one person who's interactable can be encountered a day. I don't know why I'm doing this again, you know? I'm just really determined to see if I can stack at least one other guy behind one, you know? Like, I can't be alone in this, surely, in wanting this to happen. But I think it can't. I think it won't happen. The dark truth is, I don't think it's going to happen. Which is as devastating as it sounds. Alright. Time skip a day and get the next one. Dude, of course. That's the fix I've been looking for. I'm guessing, oh no, yeah. Because if you load into an area, it's not until you refresh it that the season refreshes. Alright. I didn't heal. Hi there! You heal me. After I fought you, I guess. I wish for healing, Dr. Jerry. Where's Dr. Tom? Am I right or am I right? No, that's not the button I want to press. This is the button I want to press. The fight button! That's right, we're going to fight this fetus. Fight this fetus. Light screen. Body. No screens will protect you from my croc. A hyper potion, on the other hand, will do just that. No, I'm left. I am actually, that's true. I am on the left. You know? Like, I'm on the right on, like, my perspective, though, you know? Like, when you watch me, I'm on the left, but, like, from my perspective, I'm on the right side, you know? That sounds like a great game. You would play Fetus Fight. Do you think it's, like, twins in the womb, and the winner, like, gets to absorb the other? Because that's, like, a common event, isn't it? That's, like, how you get heterochromia, isn't it? When, like, you've merged with your twin. I might be wrong on that, but, I don't know enough about science to say if that's true or not. I know you can absorb your twin in the womb. I know that much is true. That, you can absorb your twin. Alright. A Tranquil versus a Sandile isn't quite a fight I'm confident about, but I guess it can be a test run for Elisa. Brother, help me! Long live the king. Alright. No. 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 No, 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 no. What we're not doing is you using, like, Roost and then Protect over and over again. That's not going on. That's not what's going on. I am almost dead. Random urge to play XY again. Hell yeah. What are you going to start with? What's your starter? Right. It's a weekly occurrence. Ah, understandable. It didn't do it! Ah! That's 1 health. Alright. Does this guy have another Pokemon? No! Great. Alright. Alright. I think what I'm going to do here is go counterclockwise around the resort. Because if I go counterclockwise, I can quickly get to the Relic Castle. Which means I can get a new Pokemon in the Relic Castle, catch a new Pokemon in the Relic Castle, go back, get it from the box, then head back to the resort, and do the rest of the resort. Genius, I know. Oh, look who it is! Alright. Let's Sand Tomb it. Maybe I should have Mud Slapped it, because these guys like to hypnosize, hypnos, hips. Do that. They like doing that. That is exactly what they like doing. Fortunately, the amount of chip damage this thing is taking per turn is rather high. So even if we can't take it, get this thing away from me. I'll consider it. Alright. Crunch, is that gonna kill me? Is Crunch gonna kill? No, it's not. But, like... if I hit myself now... You see, okay, we didn't. There's nothing to see, because I won. Whoop. Whoop. Just looking at it is making your headache worse. I guess looking into its eyes could probably induce a headache. I'd imagine they like... I'd imagine like Watchel can like kind of make them go woo. This isn't explaining it. You know, it can make like the colors turn into like a kaleidoscope. Oh, black glasses. There's a guy in that hole. Hello, guy in a hole. You're the first person to come clear out here to talk to me. I'm so moved. I'll give you this. Soft sand? Are you sure I'm the first person to talk to you? Because you've, like, dug yourself quite a hole in this sand. You know? Like, if I were the first person... If I were the first person in here, then where's all this sand going, buddy? Are you eating the sand? Without me? This is unbelievable! I love eating sand. Alright. Fresh water. In the desert? That's crazy, man. Hi there. Yeah, and irrational anger. Understandable. Vaguely. Alright, let's beat Psychic Sybil. Psychic Sybil, say that 10 times fast. Alright. Level 24. That is a high level. A higher level than anticipated. That is such a psychic type trainer name. It is, isn't it? Oh, it died in one hit. That's such a psychic type event. That is such a psychic type moment, getting one shot by a dark, physical dark attack. Make a sand cone like ice cream, but whoops all sand. Just like, don't even do that. Just scoop like a fistful of sand and go, you know? What's the treadmill challenge? Basically, when we catch a new Pokemon, we take the oldest Pokemon in our team and we replace it with the Pokemon we just caught. Like a treadmill. So we catch a new Pokemon, that's added to the end of the team, but then the old Pokemon goes out the team, so it's kind of like rotating round and round and round. But it means, normally, like, team building is a big part of Pokemon. Like, even in Nuzlocke and stuff, you'd have to, like, be deliberate about what Pokemon you're putting on your team. But in this, we don't really have a say. And that is interesting, I think. We have to work with what we have. With what we're given, rather than what we want. Alright. Let's use Shy. Lucky's about to get Yo. You just invented a conversion form. Ground type Vanilluxe. Alright. Let's take Maractus out. That didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. It will this time, though. Alright. I was editing today's short yesterday, because I like to do it a day in advance. Or a few days in advance. Anyway, yeah, I was editing today's short yesterday. And I was trying to save it. And I tried to save it as Cahir's clone, because it was a clip from a few weeks ago. Relating to clones. I'm sure those of you who were there remember the clone incident. Desert Resort. What's it called? Let me tap my brain in so I can catch Pokemon here. Yep, that did happen. It did happen, didn't it? Alright, what we getting? Can that be a Sandile? So Yamask, that's better. You were so real for that, I don't care. Thank you. But yeah, you actually featured in the short, Felix. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is I tried to save it as Cahir's clone. Because, you know, like, that's a logical title. That's a logical title for it, you know? I do title the things as I save them instead of just, like, numbering them or some shit, so I can find them if I ever wish to. This file name already exists. Oh, really? What file has that name? And it's another clip of me, where I accidentally imply I have a clone. And at the end of the short, I do indeed say I'm going to have sex with it. And this was about a year or so ago, so I just want to let you know I've undergone 0 character development. Character arc? I've not gone through it. I am an episodic cartoon character. And plots might be being recycled at this point, actually. Or maybe I just have a weird fantasy. Who knows? Who knows which it is? Anyway, what do we name Yamask? Any Yamask name suggestions? That guess the shiny one from a few days ago is your second most viewed. Oh, really? I didn't even realize that. I saw it had popped off today, but I didn't realize it had gotten, like, that high. I like Shy Guy. Sorry, I didn't really acknowledge it. I like Shy Guy. I'm naming the Yamask Shy Guy. I'm gonna go back and get the Yamask before we continue, I think. It could have been a Sandile, I was right. We could have gotten 3 Sandile. 1 for each foot. Would have been in... No, like... We got the Yamask, so there's no guarantee if we had found a Sandile first, it would have been a Intimidate Sandile. Alright. But yeah, what words am I looking for? I like, a lot of my best performing shorts of, well, I guess that's not entirely true. I don't know, I've been having shorts, like, perform well, occasionally. But, like, my best performing short was the Rabscar short, which came out a few weeks back. And now this one's my second best performing. That's very interesting. Alright. How long will Shy and Shy Guy both be on the team at the same time? I forgot its name was Shy. I forgot we had a Pokemon named Shy. Oh, I'm wrong. Lucky's staying on the team a bit longer. I thought Lucky was going next. Lucky isn't going next. Anyway, not long is the real answer. Because we got Nimbasa next. And we've got the route to the west. And we got the route to the east. And Lost Lawn Forest as well. So, that's another 3, which pushes Swadloon off the team. So not that long, unfortunately. Hate to break it to you, Shy Guy and Shy Shippers. What is that? Shy Guy, but with an I? They will not be able to make out for long. Doom Jiaowie. Alright. Let's get Shy Guy on the team. You told it a Shy Guy from Mario. I assumed as much. Alright. We're getting rid of Roggenroller. Goodbye, Roly-Poly. You served us well. Let's get some 07s for Roly-Poly. Roly-Poly was kind of the GOAT, I'm going to be honest. Alright. Yeah, mask. Alright. Let's go. Moving swiftly on from that burial service. We just, like, lob them into the ground at this point, you know? I like deliberately getting in front of people during this. Alright. I wonder if you can, like, interact with someone on a loading border and get stuck. I'm guessing they deliberately checked for, like, that kind of situation and avoided it. So I doubt it. But, like, imagine if you could, that would be funny, I think. Alright. Pretty sure it's mostly psychics in the next area. So Shy Guy can probably get some use as long as Shy Guy has good moves. Shy Guy, what do you have? Hex! And a Will-O-Wisp? Together? It's plus special defense minus speed. That's actually pretty good for a Cofagrigus. I will give it that. That is a pretty good Cofagrigus setup. Is it a good Yamask setup though? Debatable. Maybe not. Going the wrong way. Alright. Alright. Sorry, I got entirely distracted because I like the music there. Sometimes you just gotta vibe, you know? Sometimes you hear a track so poppin'. Like, that's obviously based on the Professor theme. Like, the like, beginning. Like, when you see the Professor and the music plays, it's that music. But, like, a remix of it, I think. I don't really want to fight the scientist immediately, so I'm going to wait a minute. We're only going to have one Sandile on the team. By the time we get to Elisa, now that I think about it, because I just remembered something. That's right, I just remembered something. I'm switching. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, I just remembered something. Something important. In fact, an encounter that we can choose. Live this. Just about. Good enough. That's the wrong move. Interesting. Are we about to get fucked up by a Sigilith? Surely not. Surely we're not about to get fucked up by a Sigilith. Ouch. I'm gonna be honest, lads. I think we're about to get fucked up by a Sigilith. Please don't have Magic Guard. Please don't have Magic Guard. Please don't have Magic Guard. It does not have Magic Guard. Okay, cool. we now have what I like to call a chance. On one hand, I should probably heal Sandal, because it's going to be the only Sandal on the team in the late game. On the other hand, I can't be fucking asked. You're going to, like, act first, though, aren't you? You are, but you're going to use Light Screen, which means I can use Hex, which is now going to be double damage because of the burn that you have, which means it's regular damage because of the Light Screen. Lucky, I guess? I don't know. We just need the Sigilif to die. Kill! Hey! You'll love to see it! Alright. That went very... Oh, detect. I don't want that. Partially because Lucky is next on the chopping block. Hate to say it. But, dinner will be served tonight. It's going to be Lucky. And I don't mean, like, it's going to be a Lucky dinner. I mean, we're eating Lucky. Sigillets are kind of a threat. They kind of are. Like, getting one, I'm now realizing maybe would have been better than initially anticipated. I might be incorrect in my willingness to dodge the Sig. Why are there so many flying psychic types in Unova? I know it's 3, but that's like... %. Which is like an unusual amount. What is that a question mark? I feel like my intentions are clear. Alright. Oh, Amuna. Alright. In prison, I don't think you have Hex. Gonna go out on a limb. Quite a big limb. You have Zen Headbutt, that's interesting. But now, you have Mummy instead of Forewarn. What are you going to do about that, huh? What are you going to do about that? Idiot. Alright. Okay, Shy Guy's like getting beat in the shelf. They are kicking my boy's ass in the quote retreats. Feel like this lady is gonna fight us. Don't know why. Just feel like she's gonna fight us. I'm gonna continue using Shy Guy. Oh, okay, he's not letting me go forward because this is where you fight Team Plasma later on in the game, which means you are actually a Pokemon! She's a Sandal, this is unbelievable. Who could have seen this plot twist coming? I couldn't have. I never considered this for a moment. Okay, do you mind? Okay. Do you mind? I can't escape because of Shantoom, I see. Oh, that's kind of arse. Alright, I think I'm probably gonna die at this point. Or maybe not. I'm a genius. Maybe not. Oh. Okay. Like, I'm going to heal in a moment. But also, Shy Guy will get experience from this, so I think I'm going to try to keep him alive, you know? Like, I could fundamentally just let him, like, bite the dust here. But if I don't do that, then what happens is... I... Tortuga, everybody! I was gonna be like, which do you guys think I should choose? Don't fucking do it, don't fucking do it, don't fucking do it! I'm switching Yamask out. Yamask is not fast enough. We have to get all the way back to Nakreen. It doesn't really matter when we do it. We're going to have to make this trek at some point. I'm just going to do it now, so we have Tortuga, and then we don't have to make that trek at some point. What's it called? What the words I'm looking for? Yeah, no. I was gonna be like, which should I choose? Which do you guys think I should? But then I just accidentally spammed through the text, and now I have Tortuga. Like, they really need to put, like, are you sure? Bits on this for people who don't want to read. You know? Because I spam through the text too quick sometimes, and then I just kind of have to live with the consequences of it. I'd rather not have to. You know? I'd rather be unpunished. Well, no, defeatist. Yeah, but, like, before then Arkin is Arkin. Like, Arkin has defeatist for a reason. And that's because it's kind of goated, you know? Like... Arkin needs defeatist to counteract its really good stats. So, like, while defeatist isn't the greatest ability, it's a bad ability on a good Pokemon. Archeops is what's it called? You're trying to look for a silver lining. You see, that's fair. Let me process my trauma first, please. You! Fossil time! Oh wait, you just kind of like instantly do it in this gen, don't you? Okay, let's go and get it. You like Caracosta because of the Mystery Dungeon. That is fair. Caracosta is good in Mystery Dungeon. As Mew's father? I know what you're thinking, but Caracosta couldn't give birth to Mew. Did you consider that Caracosta might mew a lot? Alright, yeah, Lucky is today's unlucky loser. Let's get some 07s in chat for Lucky. Lucky was kind of ghosted, but now she's gone. Tortoise probably best bit here. I'm now realizing that, like, neither fossil is good for Elisa's gym. Okay. Tortuga time. What do we name Tortuga? Any Tortuga name suggestions? Clay is coming up. Alright. Tort. I do prefer names that aren't just the animal, but I've had a different idea, which is kind of funny. I'm a fan of the idea that I just had. which is good, because it's an idea I had, you know? What if we named Tortuga Plucky? Let me find all the letters. We named Tortuga Plucky because he's replacing Lucky. So we had Lucky, now we have Plucky. And you'll have to find out who comes after Plucky. I know who comes after Plucky. But, Toga. I'm going with Plucky because I find it funny. Alright. You get it. It's cool. You just like saying Tor. That's understandable. I guess there is no law. Nothing in the Bible saying you can't still refer to it as taught. Ducky. I do like that one a lot. That wasn't what I was thinking of, but we could probably get a Ducky at some point. Like, let's be real. There's gonna be more than enough encounters. Speaking of encounters, the amount of Pokemon we have gotten rid of now elapses the amount of Pokemon we have on our team. Pokemon that have been with us that we have said goodbye to include Tepig, Lillipup, Patrat, Pansage, Munna, Roggenrola, and Pidove. And that is 7. That is 7 Pokemon. We only have 6 on the team at any given time. There is more behind us than ahead. Oh, no, there's more behind us than currently with us. There's more ahead of us than behind us, I assume. I'm pretty sure. There's got to be more than 7. No, there's definitely more than 7, because we still got most of the Nimbasa City routes to tackle. Like, we got Route 15, Route 5, and Route Lost Lawn Forest. I'm just gonna like, storm through the sand. Yes, I did it. Okay, well, oh no, I don't need to. I need to go like that. Okay, back into the desert resort. It has almost been half of the stream doing this, which I think is interesting. I wonder what percentage of the stream has been, like, running around. Plucky is now one of the highest levels on the team. I'm going to try to get Sandelia more levels, though, because Sandelia is obviously going to be our only chance, our only Sandile on the team. Because we have 3 more encounters. I don't think I fought this guy yet. No, I fought this guy. Never mind. I'm wrong. I fought him. I've not fought this guy, though. Okay. The Webble. The Webble. The Webble. The Webble. Might give Sandelia... Okay, I was gonna say don't miss, and Sandelia didn't miss, you know? Sandelia is so kind. Ah, okay. I've noticed an issue. I've got nothing to say about that. I don't think I've ever seen Tortuga's back sprite before, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think this is genuinely my first time looking at the back of a Tortuga. It's probably gonna be my last time before too long as well, because, like, obviously Tortuga is going to go to the back of the treadmill astoundingly fast due to the fact we're about to hit Nimbasa. Yeah, I'm ever so glad that we did get that second Sandile, you know? Because, like, on paper, a second Sandile isn't really all that desirable. That's a cute cry. It is a cute cry, yeah. On paper, getting a second Sandile isn't all that desirable. But in practice, it is, because it means we're actually going to have a Sandile to fight Elisa with, which we wouldn't otherwise. Did you guys notice that the layout of the desert resort changed a little bit between games? Oh, a heart scale. Because I just find that interesting that it did. Okay, this is just how you escape. There is a noticeable difference between the two desert resorts, which makes sense, you know, it's a desert. They're, like, very well known for moving. Like this guy, he's known for... Come back here! He's well known for moving. Hopefully he doesn't have a Sigilith. Psychic low? But how low can he go? Okay. Oh, I forgot I'm leading with Sandelia. I was thinking I was leading with Shy Guy. But I'm not leading with Shy Guy. I'm leading with someone who can actually beat this Yamask. No! Moxie! Now is he called Mummy Boosted? Alright. I feel like... No, is there a special equivalent to Moxie? I think it's interesting that there are, like, a bunch of weird little stat-changing abilities. There's obviously Speed Boost, which is... Speed Boost. Every single turn they get a boost to their speed. Then there's Moxie, which boosts your attack every time you knock out an opponent. Yes, Calyrex got it. Ah, understandable. Why am I going to Pokeballs? No, not HP restores either. Status. Oh, we have Chesto Berries. Grim Nay. Ah, fair. Interesting. Which is, I guess that's Spectria's ability, then. What's Glastria's ability? Is Glastria's ability like Moxie? Or is Glastria's ability kind of shit? Right. It's Moxie, yes. Hell yeah. Interesting. But yeah, like... Oh yeah, so obviously Grim Nay and, I don't know, Icy Nay. Whip... maybe it's Icy Whip. Maybe that's Glastria's ability. But yeah, Firestone. Yeah, no, okay, Speed Boost, Moxie. Battle Bond now, I guess? Falls into that kind of category because, obviously, Greninja, Ash Greninja. Not sure how I feel about that being a thing, but... Chilling. Hell yeah, glad to hear it. That's real, honestly. Have fun with your chilling. But yeah, like... Stamina. Stamina's the next one I'm thinking of. Stamina, which is every time you get hit by an attack, you boost your defense. Does Steam Powered boost a stat every time you get hit by a water attack? Or does it do something else? Does it boost like firepower or defense or something? I feel like it might just be boosted firepower, but I might be wrong on that. Alright. You're now getting more damage from burn than you are from healing yourself with Aqua Ring, which is nice. Now I'm using Hex for double damage, which is nice. Oh, I'm also going to be buffeted by the Sandstorm. Oh, actually, you're in a bit of a death loop. I'm going to be real, Ducklet. No, I want to the bag. It's lemonade time. Lemonade. Alright. When you yawn. You mean steam engine. Exactly. Steam engine. Alright. Oh, a raspberry. Interesting. Boost. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? That's just mean. Boost speed. That is interesting. Does Colossal even benefit from that? Like, I can imagine Carcoal benefiting from, like, something like that. By 60... From one attack? I guess you're, like, quad weak to it most of the time. Only if you've terrestrialized yourself to, like, grass or something. Then it'll be really useful. This might kill. Yeah. Should have thought that through. But you know what I don't need to think through? Using Plucky. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright. Kind of like Anger Appointment crit, yeah. But, it's speed. On a Colossal. There are probably niche ways to use that, to be fair. Like, get a Pokemon who will mirror the stat changes. Psycup, right? Psycup does that? Oh, well, how about, this is funny. This is funny. I was literally just with a Pokemon who would do good against a Blitzel. Now I'm not with them anymore. But Plucky is kind of the GOAT, actually. Didn't realize this. Sorry. Was unaware. Was it... I think Uranium had fossils that were Ice-type because they were found in ice, right? Am I mistaken on that? I think that might be the case. I'm guessing there's not another secret ranger down here. Uranium's fossil Pokemon. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I remember one of them being a mammoth. And I think the other's a sloth, right? They're not like dinosaur era fossils. But are they ice type or am I wrong on that? Or are they rock type still? They might just be rock type actually. I think it would be interesting for there to be like non-rock type fossils is what I'm trying to say. Like, I get it. Fossils from rocks. But, like, I feel like there could be, like, more interesting routes of going about it. Galar started that idea, to be fair, because Galar obviously has the fucking mix and match, the pick and mix. The pick and mix fossils. I wonder if we'll see those guys again and how we'll see them again, you know? Like, to be fair, fossils are both less common. What the fuck? Mammoth was ice and the sloth was electric. Ah, fair, but they were still both rock. What was I saying? Yeah, like, oh my god. I fucking hate Shy Guy. Cool. Shy Guy, out of there. You're not leading anymore. You're too slow for this. If I have to spam run away from one more Pokemon, I'm gonna cry. Alright. let's heal, obviously. And now we get to go to Nimbasa! Alright, hopefully we can fight Elisa today. I didn't say we'd be fighting Elisa today, but, like, hopefully we can. Alright. You know, if I was, like, one of those people who likes Elisa, this would have been, like, a smart, planned-out stream. Because, like, fighting, like, Elisa on Valentine's Day. But I'm not. I don't care for Elisa that much. She's alright. You know. I like her as a gym leader. I think she's cool. I like the electric model idea. Electric model idea. And I like she's, the only... I like that she's one of 2 redesigns that League officials get. In that it's only her and Iris who actually get new sprite, like, entirely new designs. And the others all stay the same. I think that's funny. I enjoy that greatly. But, what was it called? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something wise. Maybe not wise. Maybe wise isn't the right word. Oh, look who it is! Alright. Oh, it's Ultra Balls, right? Yeah! That'll be useful. Who doesn't love a good couple of Ultra Balls? Alright. You know what? I'm committing. This stream's gonna end with Elisa. Unless it ends early. No. Unless Elisa is fought earlier than expected. I don't know. Basically, I'm aware. At this point... there's, like, still a decent chunk of content we have to do. Like, the area between Castelia and the next one. I often underestimate its size. Castelia and Nimbasa. The gap between those two, I often underestimate the size. Oh, am I gonna have to do a double battle here? I might have to do a double battle here. Don't hide behind me. Alright. Team Plasma Grunt. Alright, Team Plasma Grunt. Alright. Oh, would you look who it is? Hey, Rob, out of interest, what's your favourite evil team? Just like, throwing the question out there. Like, nothing particular is motivating this question. And I guess my next follow-up question, what's your least favourite evil team? That's good damage. You're a rocket guy. That's understandable. That's understandable. The classics. I guess they're also who you... What's it called? The first ones you fought. Least Yell, interesting. So you're a big fan of Team Plasma, then? And their Watchdogs. Alright. Okay, Moxie's kind of peak here. No. No sneezes. No sneezes today. Okay. You would say you're a big fan, though. Interesting. And how much does their use of, their liberal use of Watchdog come into this? Swagger. No. You don't need swag, Sandelia. You're already swag. Is this other guy gonna... No, no, they're running. Okay, cool. Goodbye. Most, to be honest. Understandable. Bicycle! Bicycle. You love to see it. Oh, Bianca. Alright. I'm gonna register the bicycle immediately, honestly. Like, there's no reason to wait when I can just... Tick! Bike time. I love the bike. I love the bike. I cannot ride bikes. Really? But the bike in Pokemon makes me want to try. Right. Wait a second. Wait a moment. Wait a sec. Hello. Technical Machine Store. Oh, he's got Return. And Thunder Wave. And Light Screen and Reflects. I'm going to think on those, I think. Thunder Wave could be useful for catching Pokemon. But we have Quick Balls still, and we just got handed Ultra Balls. So, I'm not all that fussed. What I am fussed about is where we're going first. Basically, basically, town map. Here we are, Nimbasa City. To the left is Route 5, a busy road where performers gather. To the right is Route 16. Many who visit Nimbasa drop by to take a break, and then Lost Lawn Forest on top of that. Do we go left to Route 5 and do Route 5 first? Do we go right, or do we go right to Route 16 and do Route 16 and Lost Lawn Forest first? Which area do you guys think we should prioritize in our little journey? In our little adventure. Alright. It's interesting to see like a Unova region without the additions. You know? Like, Black and White 2's Unova is obviously the definitive Unova. For logical reasons. I swear there was always something at the end of this. Okay, Route 17 and 18. No, wait, yeah, but that's after Route 16, which is here. I'm now remembering we've got all of these guys to catch on Route 17 and 18. And I think the P2 laboratory, I think you can find stuff in... Can you find stuff in the P2 laboratory? Good adventures always go left. Noted. I will go left then. Let's go encounter new murder. Since you're here, come on, Cahir, come on. Okay, dog, you don't have to drag me all the way over. You don't have to. You don't have to drag me the whole way. You really don't have to drag me the whole way over. You really didn't have to. I would have been around at some point on my own accord, with or without input. For you dragging me across half of Nimbasa City. By the scruff of my neck, I assume. Let's dress Plucky up. No, wait. Chad is going to be going first. So let's have one last memory with Chad, you know? Yeah, I understand how this works. Yeah, I understand how it works. Please stop. Okay. So let's dress Chad up. Nice and smart. You guys can't really see this. It's on the wrong screen. So I'm gonna be quick with this. But you guys are gonna be fucking flabbergasted. Wait, can I, like, make sure that that bit goes on top? Yes. I think I'm going to give him this as well. I don't think you guys saw any of that. Okay, that's fine. I dressed him up real smart, trust me. You know, like, believe me when I say he was dapper. I gave him a tennis racket and a top hat. So, like, I was cooking there. Ugh. Man, where's that, like, emotional music playing from? Oh, that... I think I'm missing someone, you know? I think that... No, I'm not gonna be mean. This is definitely one of the... I don't know, I feel like this is like an overlooked moment in Black and White. In terms of stuff that, like, happens. But I like it. It's probably one of my favorite moments in the game. Easily one of the most memorable in my head. Like, when I think of Pokemon Black and White and, like, memorable moments, I'd say this is very much up there in those for me. You know? Like, I thoroughly enjoy this little section. I think it's a very, like, quaint moment. It's like the sad music from Super Mario RPG. I don't think you had to... There's only one Super Mario RPG. I don't think the remake part was needed. In fact, I own it. I have a copy. Alright. This is a part where I spray repel. Because... what's it called? I want a high-level Pokemon, not a low-level Pokemon. So I guess it doesn't matter who I lead with. Ranking descending. Rocket, Skull, yes! Skull numero dos. I mean, Skull numero uno, but... it's nice to see it high up in the rankings. Rocket, Skull, Aqua, Galactic, Aether, Magma, Flare, Plasma, Yalrose. I'm surprised Flare is above Plasma. Like, I don't know, Team Flare, I feel like, IMO, like... I don't know, I think while Team Plasma very much create an interesting issue and then kind of fall apart in the first games, I feel like N ends up carrying a lot of that. But I feel like especially in the sequels, Team Plasma really stand out because of, like, the dichotomy of, like... they have an interesting fallout of the events of the first game. YouTuber, that's the Watch Dog hatred coming into play. Ah, understandable, I see. The other one I'm confused at is Magma being a whole 2 below Aqua, when, like, they're the exact same evil team. Or does Archie's charisma just carry it that much for you? There are 3 Mario RPG series. Well, yeah, but there's only one called Super Mario RPG. The others all had different names. Right. Also, they all got a remake. At this point, they all fall into the got a remake category. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Pirates and Maxi is a... That's fair, actually. I can't slate that. I can't slate that analysis. Pokemon Pirates are pretty cool. On the Switch, all but one. Yeah. Rest in peace, Mario and Luigi. It is funny how they were like, yeah, Mario and Luigi's doing badly. Let's do a couple of remakes. And both remakes were on the 3DS. At the end of its life. Like, I feel bad. Alright, or revive. I feel like there's another trainer in the dark grass here. Maybe not. Dark grass is a pretty good area to catch a Pokemon in, to be fair, because of this is I think Liepard appear in the next 3 areas. Like, there is a good chance at me getting another Liepard. You know? Anyway, Liepard names. They could have had a Mario and Luigi Partners in Time remake. Well, the issue is they kind of couldn't, because the company fell apart after Bowser's Inside Stories remake. Like, the company that made the games went bankrupt. So I'd be surprised if, well, because of Bowser's Inside Story, which was apparently a more successful original game than Partners in Time. So if you're remaking one final game before you go bankrupt, it's more logical to remake a more popular game. So I'd say the only really, like, issue there is it wasn't on Switch, but I mock it, but there's probably a reason it wasn't. More than just hee-hoo. You thought the remakes were worse than the originals, though. Are those models lost the charisma of the original sprites? Ah, fair. As in the, Mario and Luigi ones. But yeah, let's get some Liepard names. I'm gonna take a drink quickly. Slinky. I like Slinky. Like, I don't know, I'm being very arsey towards Liepard, and I always have been arsey towards Liepard. Liepard's design goes so hard. Like, I'm gonna be blunt about my opinion here. I really like Liepard's design. I think Liepard is a very cool looking Pokemon. My issue with Liepard is its arse, you know? You think, oh, I'm gonna use a Liepard, I wanna use a Liepard. And, like, it does nothing. It does fucking nothing. Like, I'm gonna use a Liepard on multiple occasions, and then I try to, and it's just not good. It doesn't have any damage. It's another Hasty. It has Fake Out, to be fair. Fake Out ones are pretty good just by honor of having Fake Out. Chad, you served us well. Rest in peace, my friend. I will miss you. Chad absolutely swept Lenora. But, I guess that's it. Alright. Alright. Let's hop on over. Because I do want to fight the trainers on this route still. Like, I think fighting the trainers is still an important part. Okay, so like a lot of this team is new. Right. As in, a lot of the team that I've assembled at this point are what brainwave am I trying to squeeze out? Oh, I'm yawning as well. Only 2 team members on the team at the moment we caught last stream. This is unheard of in this series so far. Yeah, you don't know, there's something about the models from Dream Team onwards that you're just not a fan of. Also, you thought the Paper Jam Bros was just ridiculously mid. Ah, fair, that's a shame. Shy Guy is asleep, that's not great. Yeah, honestly, I've never really played any of the Mario and Luigi games. I watched a Let's Play of Partners in Time. Don't do that again. I watched a Let's Play of Partners in Time, and I thought it looked pretty alright, pretty good, but like the battle system seemed interesting to me, but I don't know, I didn't pick it up in the end. So I've not played any of them. Like, the Mario IP is an interesting one to me. Because it feels like Mario as a character is a very, like, loose one. Maybe, like, I'm incorrect on this, but, like, I just find it interesting how many, like, different Marios there are. This is weird to say, but, like... Obviously, there's, like, the Mario and Luigi, Paper Mario, Mario RPG, Mario Olympics, Mario main series, arguably Mario platformers. And, like, I feel like they all feel a little bit different to me, you know? Like, IMO, they ain't all got the same vibes. Not that that's a bad thing. Like, I find it interesting. Right. Like, if someone else has a different opinion, feel free to state it, because I'm not the most versed Mario stan out there, you know? Mario is a series I dabble in, because it's Mario, and, like, if you own a Nintendo console and don't dabble in Mario. You love Superstar Saga and Partners as well as Bowser's Inside Story, but after that they just kind of fell off for you. Oh, that's understandable. Alright. I feel like I might be about to end up in a fight, whether I like it or not. I got into the fight. He didn't fight me, I got into the fight. I asked Harlequin Paul to fight me. Bug type. Bug is weak to flying, fire, and rock. Oh, we have Plucky, okay. For a moment there, I thought I might not have any counters to, I might not have any counters to bug types, but I do have a counter to bug types. Ha! You immediately got rid of any chance you could have poisoned me, but I'm using all special attacks, actually, so that doesn't matter. It's not really a pressing issue or concern. Pursuit, you have Pursuit. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? It did nothing. That's also interesting. I'm so glad. I was worried that was actually going to do damage to me, but then it didn't. That wasn't what happened. Alright. A bit yawny today, isn't it? Alright. Iron defense. You can do that, buddy. You can defend your iron. You do that. You do that. Yeah. Good on you with your iron defense. Okie dokie. Oh wait, don't do that! I was like mocking this guy, but he had the real plan. And it was protect. The thing is like, this guy is trying to stall me out. Stall me out of what? Like, he's not leveraged a single attack towards me. It's as if I'm meant to have a status condition at the moment. But I don't, so he doesn't know what to do. He's just like, oh, well, normally I had defense and then protect the bunch. Alright. Like, he wanted me to get poison pointed. I feel like... So, there is a cheerleader trainer class. I know this. But I feel like they just don't appear that much. To be fair, like, the guitar trainer class and stuff don't appear much either. This is like one of the very few times you fight a musician guitarist guy. A blitz slam, it's just a sandile. Okay. Right. Uh-oh. That did nothing. Cool. Haha! Now I can hit you with electric type moves, which was definitely part of the plan. Oh yeah, Sandelia. Let's get some more experience with Sandelia. Because if we can get a Croc Rock for Elisa, I think that'd be good. Because that means Assurance might actually do good damage to Emolga. I have an idea! Okay, so basically, we're gonna want to attack the Emolga. The Emolga's... This is probably way overcomplicated. Basically, I was gonna suggest a strategy where I get the Emolga to hit Yamask with Aerial Ace so they get Mummy. But then I'd get Mummy and lose Moxie if I did that, so like it's kind of pointless. I might as well just tank the static and heal myself with paralyzed heals and shit. It's not like I can't do that. That's on the table. Oh, electric guitar, that's nice. Right. I wonder if Bianca stops you before the last area is... Because these guys don't have, like, These guys don't have I wonder if these guys don't have dialogue or if you don't have a music case. So you needed to do the music area. This is a rotation battle. No, it's not. It's just, to be fair, in my defense, he started with turn around, it's my turn. Turn around, it's your turn. Which sounds like a rotation battle to me. In fact, I feel kind of lied to. And I'm mad. Trying to remember if there are random double and rotation and triple battle, not double, rotation and triple battles in this. Because there are a lot in Black and White too. I think there might be a couple in Black and White 1. It's just they only start appearing after Charles. You know, the Heartbreaker, his name is Charles. I find it interesting that the battles are technically version exclusives in this version, in these games, I think. Like, as far as I'm aware, you only do you only do triple battles in one version, and you only do I think you only do triple battles in white version, and you only do in rotation battles in the other. So they're like version exclusive, basically, which is interesting. But in Black and White 2, they vary it up a bit more, which I'd say is probably better, you know. I always stress out about those battles because, like, they're hard. I do wonder, imagine VGC if they ended up keeping triple and rotation battles, and, like, VGC were triple. That'd be interesting, because, like, I'm sure triple battles end up needing a lot more, like, focus and skill. Yo. Please don't have magic god, please don't have magic god, please don't have magic god, please don't have magic god. Ooh, you don't want to have magic god. Don't avoid the attack! This is a 90% accurate move, isn't it? 75. Okay. I apologise for being wrong by 15%? Still. I've got nothing. I've got nothing to say here. You know? Like, there are many things I could say, and none of it would be worth it. Hit the guy. There's a guy there. Hit him. Ah! Oh my god. For real? Like, I shouldn't even be struggling with this Sigilith. This battle should be over. Okay. Alright. Tailwind again, that's fine, that's fine. Assurance again. I'm going first this turn, for some reason. Don't know why, that's fine. And we win! We win these. 1,000 Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Alright. That's all those guys done. Now we have a couple... Now we have the eastern area to do. I love gate music. Gate music is my favorite kind of music, I think. I love gates, you know? Like gates in Pokemon. Like, they have a vibe to them. Like, there's always, like, people, like, hanging around in them. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. You know? And I would passionately argue it's a shame we haven't seen them since, Kalos. 10 years ago, we saw them in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl as well, but we haven't gotten an area with new gates since Kalos. And we probably won't get an area with new gates ever again if we continue getting open world Pokemon games. Herdia! You see, the funny thing about Herdia is I can't hit it, but it probably can hit me. Odds are it has Crunch. Slinky's gonna need the use, will you, sir? You know? Like, I feel like oh, it's using Pokemon. It knew I didn't have anything. I should have Will-O-Wisps. You do nothing this turn. And I Fury Swipes this turn, and we hit 3 times? 4 times? 5 times. Oh. Work up again! Oh, you fool. You're getting cocky, you're getting greedy. You've decided you want the world, but in reality you're going to get the Fury Swipe. You're going to get aqua-jetted into oblivion. I entirely forgot Fury Swipes could even miss. But it can. It can miss. That is a thing it can do. Alright. Let's get over to the Pokemon Center because I don't want Liepard to be fainted right now. I feel like a lot of this stream has been like trips to and from a Pokemon Center. You know? Alright. Oh wait, there are cyclists on this route. My favorite little glitch is here. Slow mode, fast mode. Slow. Fast, slow. Fast, slow. Fast, slow. Fast, slow. Fast, slow. Fast, slow. Fast. Time control, indeed. And that is done by pressing the B button for those out of the loop. Speaking of being out of the loop, I'm going to need to go back in a moment. I'll fight the cyclists first, because I'll probably need to go back to the Pokemon Center after that. Knowing my battling style, which is one with very little regard for my Pokemon's health and safety. That's less than I thought it was going to. Doesn't that lower attack? Yeah, it does. Well, buddy old pal, I have some bad news for you. That doesn't matter. What you've done doesn't matter. I'm a special attacker. I don't really know why you'd lower my... Is Yamask a special attacker? I just kind of jumped to the conclusion because I always associate Yamask with the move Hex. But I'm now realizing I don't really know if that's a certain truth of the world or if I just kind of made that up. Duck roast. True, actually. That's a good point. Nice crispy duck. You see, if you lower my attack, you don't lower my defense as well. Aerial Ace isn't going to do any more. And in fact, it's kind of funny that you went for Aerial Ace anyway. That's a Lipard. Who do I have to deal with a Lipard? I know who we have to deal with a Lipard. Shy. Of course. Wow! I think that's the most damage I've ever seen a Lipard do. Unneeded. Unnecessary, I'll be honest. Alright. I'm not switching again, I'm going to Bug Bite you. Nom, nom. It always surprises me to remember Ash had a Leavanny. I don't know what it is about Best Wishes, but I feel like a lot of Ash's choices other than the starters were pretty out of the box. Like Palpitoad and Boldore? I wouldn't have thought of those. I wouldn't have even suggested either of them, I don't think. Like, it's a very out-of-the-box pick, which I enjoy. Like Kalos, you know? Ash in Kalos, what does he have? Like, Noivern, Hawlucha, Talonflame? Like, all of those are like, oh yeah, obviously, kind of picks, you know? They're kind of picks you look at and you go like, oh yeah, of course you're gonna give Ash those, you know? Because they're like, classics. But of course you did. Alright. Come on, Plucky. Kill this guy. I didn't do that much. That did more than I was expecting it to. If I hit myself and he hits me with payback again, then Plucky dies this turn. Okay, I've made a mistake. Oh, wait, maybe not. Hey! Okay. We heal Plucky this turn, actually. But yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like maybe that's one of the other reasons I guess that kind of happens in Sinnoh as well. No, there are some interesting picks in Sinnoh. Like, yeah, like, Ash's picks in XY feel like, you bought, like, a fanboy in to, like, pick them, you know? Like, oh, Hawlucha, Noivern, Gudra. Like, multiple dragon types on the team. Alola feels like a good, balanced team made by an interesting person. Because, like, he gets Rowlet, which stays as a Rowlet. Doesn't evolve. Gets an Everstone. That's a good pick. You know, Rowlet's like a fan-favorite starter, and although Decidueye has a lot of fans as well, like, Rowlet staying a Rowlet makes a lot of sense, you know? I feel like, Torracat and, what was it called? Yeah, I feel like Torracat and Rowlet end up being like free spaces anyway, because like of course Ash is going to have starters. Then again, I guess his Alola team is also pretty like OTT, because then he gets Naganadel, his own form of Lycanroc, and Melmetal, and those are his final 3 team members. Now that I like lay it out like that. Now that I lay it out like that, maybe his Alolan team is, also a similar flavor. Like, his Alola team is, like, more of a main character team than even, like... His Kalos team is, like... If a fanboy picked his team, His Alola team is like... I don't know the word I'm looking for to describe this kind of person. But they give him, like, all the best stuff that only he can have, you know? Like, he has the only one of his Lycanroc. Naganadel and Melmetal. And then we just roll back to his Unova team quickly. So he had Snivy and Pignite and Oshawott. That is 3 starters, none of them at their final evolution. Boldor, Palpitoad, neither evolve, Crocodile, Leavanny, maybe another? I'm not sure. Charizard does come back, to be fair. I just find it very funny comparing his Unova team to, like, any team of his that came after. Because there are so many oddballs on that team, you know? Like, I prefer a team with oddballs, you know? I prefer a team that's, like, got, like, a bunch of, unusual little lads on it. IMO. I think that's, like, the most interesting kind of Pokemon team you can make. Because, like, I don't know, like, I get the idea of having, like, a team full of, like, very powerful Pokemon. But I feel like it's at its most interesting. Oh yeah, that's the first time shiny Pokemon were acknowledged as shiny Pokemon. But what I'm looking for is this guy over here instead. Because I want strength. Because I need strength. To get into the dark grass for the next encounter. So let's teach someone strength. Who can learn strength? Alright. Only Plucky. Plucky is the only Pokemon on the team that can learn Strength. I don't want Wide Guard. All of them can be oddballs if you use a wacky set. I guess. That is an interesting point. What's it called? I don't know. I just like... Unusual Pokemon on a team are interesting to me. I think the more out of the box the team, the better. As in out of the box, thinking out the box, rather than pulled out of a box. Alright. I'm gonna get the encounter before I do the next part. Because I've decided I'm going to do it like that. It's a double battle. Interesting. Here, we have the cream of the crop. I genuinely don't know who I want here. Okay, let's put it like this. Solosis would be great in the long run. We don't have Solosis for the long run. That's my thought on the matter here. Although, Trubbish is not going to do well against Clay. You know? Like... What's it called? Yeah, I think Solosis might be the better bet, just because Solosis has a higher chance of doing anything against Clay's team. Because, like, as much as, like, they'll both stand an equal chance against Elisa, I think. But, like, Clay is a threat, I'd argue. Quite intensely, really. So I think I'm going to go with Solosis. So let's get the other guy off the team. Not off the team, off the battlefield. It's a shame we can't use a quick ball. We especially can't use a quick ball. Charm, who are you charming, Solosis? Lipard, interesting. That makes me more confident to do this, and that is Pursuit. This I used Pursuit on it. I'm now realizing that's not as clear. I used Pursuit on the Solosis, and I don't think it's going to one-shot because of the charm. I don't really have much to say about the events that just transpired. You know? In fact, there's not much to say about the events that just transpired. In the grand scheme of things. Not much to say at all. Oh? If it breaks out the next one, I think it dies. But that's if it breaks out, because now it's going to be even more likely to catch, and it was probably a fluke we didn't catch it last time more than anything else, right? I have nothing to say to that. That was a genuinely comical turn of events. Like, I cannot stress enough how slapstick that was. I crit hit the Solosis and then missed the Trubbish. So I had to catch the Trubbish instead. There's only one thing we can name this Trubbish, right? It's Solosis. We named the Trubbish Solosis. Does anybody disagree with my assessment of the situation? I'm gonna do it with the actual quotation marks. Solosis. I've been playing against some work colleagues recently, and had a Gallade with Torment, Encore, Disable, and Psycho card. As in, you use that, or someone used that against you. Because that is a strategy I've always wanted to employ. I'm gonna be honest. That is like a concept I've always wanted to do. You use that. But I was always thinking Mr. Mime. Because I don't know if this is what happened, but obviously there's one way to escape. There's one way to escape the Torment Encore thing. Mean Look. Not Mean Look. I said the solution instead of the issue, and that is switching out. You can just switch out. You can switch out of it. If you don't like what's going on, you can just switch out, and then, yeah. And then you have to set that up on your opponent all over again. But if you have Mean Look, then they can't escape. They are now locked in. They will have to stall out Torment or Encore. And, like, especially if you play your cards right, you can probably stop them from stalling it out. Alright, Shy. Goodbye. Let's get some 07s for Shy. Let's get some 07s for Shy. Shy was pretty solid, actually. Like, grass types are a good type. IMO. Grass is a damn useful type to have around. So, I'm kind of sad to see Shy go. Obviously, grass would be a very useful type in the electric gym, and also the ground gym. We're guaranteed a Ducklet, though, which I think is important to note. Like, again, I'm interested to see if this challenge is going to be, like, pretty alright, until the league. Because I can envision the league being where this challenge actually gets hard. Would make sense in my head if the league is when things start getting difficult. Okay. So Waddle is now part of the old group, the old guard, and now we have Trubbish. Alright. Oh, Solosis is a good lead here. I didn't consider that. I mean, there wasn't much to consider. Oh. I should have stockpiled turn 1. Oh well. Alright. Nice. Bug Bite won't do much, it's not very effective. You also had a Scream Tail with Trick and gave their physical Dragapult choice specs. Oh, I love that. What did you lock them into? Was this a setup move, or was it unfortunately not? That is funny though. Dragon Darts. That's pretty solid. It was like a move to be locked into. A shame it wasn't like them trying to set up. Alright. That's a thought. TMs have been yellow for 10 years. So it didn't work on Scream Tail. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't consider that. Ugh. Mouth tried to rip itself apart there. What the hell? Okay, we're not going to want Solosis to go against Drillbur. Let's go to Slinky. Slinky's not going to be like a great choice, but it won't be a bad choice, I think. I enjoy these strategies, though. I'm guessing you're employing more out-of-the-box plans because your co-workers aren't as experienced. They do sound very funny, though. I enjoy these greatly. I was gonna say, I thought that was that it's saying the 3 sites are over, but no, we got a crit and it killed it. That's great. That's lovely. Okay. We, however, did not get any experience from that. What the hell? Alright. We don't have a Pokemon with Cut on us anymore. That's a shame. Alright. So basically, the issue with Lost Lawn Forest is, up here. That's where the Dark Grass is. We can't get there at the moment. Which means that we're just going to have to stick with the regular grass for an encounter. Are there even any trainers in the Lost Lawn Forest? I was like, oh, Venipede, that's cool. No, it isn't. There's another Pokemon weak to ground. Ducklet might legitimately be our only Pokemon we can use against Clay. We'll find out the hard way, I guess. Like, Venipede's cool. I like Venipede. Wanna be clear. Venipede, cool dude. Big fan. Venipede in the specific situation where we're fighting a ground... Pokemon type chat. Bug resists. around. The bug type is still an issue, because I'm guessing he's going to have a lot of funky stuff. But Venipede could be a pretty good Crocodile counter. What should we name Venipede? Any Venipede name suggestions? Pretty much. You're trying to whittle them down with Hazard, so had Toxic Spikes up with Glamora, and then was roaring them out. Oh, I love that. Did they have any poison types? Did your strategy did your strategy hit a roadblock, or did you poison the whole team? The interesting part there is that, like, if you battle them again, there's a high chance they'll, like, bring counters to those strategies for seeing you using them again, at which point you can just not. I guess it would be more fair to, like, let them get that upper hand, bring in the old strategies which they can counter, but then also new ones, but call it good. Good. I'm interested in the etymology behind this one. Why good? Okay. You! Oh, guy in a van. Hi there. You know, there are people in this world with many different values. Cool. That's kind of true, isn't it? Alright. Oh! That guy isn't the Zoroark. This lady's a Zoroark. I kind of vibe with that, to be fair. Yeah, you're hoping if we do another session, they come up with some cool strategies. But this one guy got a bit heated. Oh no. As in, because you were stalling him. Just think good came to you. That's understandable. I like good. Oh, we have an end fight coming up, don't we? I think I might just go in with Tartuga, because he's probably going to use Pokemon who are mostly weak to Tartuga. Anyway, speaking of Pokemon caught in the desert, Venipede was our last Pokemon caught before the gym. So, let's go to Pecha Berry. I'm now realizing the Adamant Sandal is the one we're getting rid of, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Let's get some 07s for what those? Like, a little bit undeserved being gotten rid of, I'm going to be honest. What those deserve to stay on the team, I would argue. You did one of them beforehand that you kind of knew what you were doing, so you can't really complain. Oh, no, yeah, definitely. Like, you've lost I've lost a Croc. This is devastating. I hope there's no broken glass in the gym. Because that would, if there's broken glass in the gym, I think that might hurt my feet a bit. I do actually have Rock Tomb, I just didn't realise. Sandal can learn Rock Tomb. You love to see it. You adore to see... Seeing it? Seeing this? I love it. I'm going to forget Embargo. I know I was saying, like, I could use it on Elisa and stop her from using healing items, but... Yeah, again, I wonder... Oh, I know what I can do. I wonder if I should have, played my cards more interestingly. And,
gone with a game where TMs are limited. But I guess hindsight's 50-50. And I did want to do, I wanted to do Black and White, you know? Like, Black and White are good games, and I didn't really play through the whole thing, because I didn't get that far in the Volt White Nuzlocke. So I wanted to, like, actually do an interesting one. I don't think we have to fight Team Plasma here, because I'm pretty sure N just waddles along and is like, hi, I'm N. I just realised, Valentine's Day and what's happening right now, that's right. That's right. We're going on a date with N. Damn. N's invited us on a date on Valentine's Day. This is so romantic. I'm the king of Team Plasma. You know, this isn't like the romantic Ferris wheel date I was hoping for. Gonna be honest. Like, when I walked onto this, I was like expecting maybe like something else. My Lord N! Alright. You're wondering next time, though, if this happens. This one guy really loves Charizard, so may bring a body press dash bun and try encore him. That's so mean! Like, body press won't even do that much, even at, like, +6, right? It'll do, like, damage, but it won't do loads. Alright. Tortuga. I genuinely think everything N might throw at me here, except arguably Maractus won't do much, but I feel like N isn't going to have Maractus. No, but it's funny. Oh, no, yeah, no, it's funny. Don't get me wrong, that's hilarious. Alright. This is a risk of a fight to stay in, but I believe... Ooh. Oh, I remember how this went last time! Okay, so Aqua Jet is 40, but it's 60. Strength is stronger. Oh! Dude, I don't... When I get confused, one of two things happen. I strike through it every time, or I hit myself every time. There is no in-between. None. I might die if if I hit myself here, actually. Never mind. Cool, you imbecile. Now, I'm +2 attack. I'm going to heal first. Okay, that's fine. That's alright. That's a lot of damage, actually. Maybe it's not alright. I don't really have any priority. I'm just gonna go back into Plucky. I'm gonna be real. Like, okay, he might use Whirlwind again. I hope he doesn't. He might use Whirlwind again. My counter to that, though, fingies crossed. What can I say? Alright, so Sigilif Scraggy. Dwebble? Is Dwebble next? Is it a Dwebble? Is a Dwebble gonna be what he sends out next? Darumaka, of course. That makes sense. I should have healed. Yeah. Nah. Healing is for nerds. Tortuga's got good defense. Like, I am genuinely impressed by how well Tortuga has tanked, like, most things sent its way. Like, Tortuga has not been able to tank very few things. And most of the time it takes a lot of damage in a turn, it's because it got hit by Swagger. N close up. Bottom text. Alright. The issue is I think I've already got a clip on the channel of N telling me he's the king of Team Plasma. Like, I could theoretically clip it again, where I'm once again acting very shocked that N is the king of Team Plasma. Like, to be fair, this time it was on Valentine's Day, and that's more impressive and interesting. Things in a packet, all that. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 7. The continuity continues. Yeah, no, a lot of jokes. Maybe I just like have the same life year in, year out. Maybe that's the truth of the matter, you know? Is like, not everything happens exactly the same, but it often rhymes. Maybe that's what's going on here. Alright. I think I'm going to try to blaze through the gym with Sandile, because I'm kind of desperately hoping that I'll get that evolution. You know? Like, that evolution is exactly what I want to happen during this gym. I'm going to save, yeah, sure. This is my first save this stream. Why am I so bad at saving in these games specifically? Do I really not save that much? I feel like I save a lot, but maybe I don't. Maybe it's only a matter of time before I forget to save. I only need 10. Maybe it's only a matter of time before I forget to save after a stream again and lose all my progress. I hope not. I don't want it to be a matter of time until that happens. But, Alright. Roller coaster gym. You know what? I realized I forgot something. Clyde. Give me the fresh water. Yes. 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 Go away. Yes. I made it. Maybe I was a bit mean there, but I did want to get to the thing before it left. Alright. Let's fight Lady Magnolia. Emolga, immediately. Immediate Emolga. Like... I was gonna say I think Emolga's hands down the best Pika clone, but there are a lot of good Pika clones these days. Don't do that. Instant mulging, indeed. No. Basically, no, not at all. Don't ever do that. Don't, no. I'm now realizing, okay, that was a crit. That's wonderful. I've already used 3 Rock Tombs. I don't have that many. I fucking hate Emolga. I'm remembering now. No. Do not let it do more. Oh my god. Oh, I hit it anyway. Okay, cool. That's great. I hate Double Team. Double Team is one of my least favorite moves, I think.
Oh, I forgot Good has Screech! I'm gonna forget Protect. Basically, Excadrill. I'm thinking we scream at it. Because that'll lower its... Oh, instant evolution as well. Good is doing good. Right. Ugh. Good. Iron defense. I could become Jammy. And try to fight Clay with good. I don't think that would work, honestly. What does Clay have? I know he has Crocrock. I know he has Excadrill. Is it like Palpitoad? Wouldn't be surprised if it's a Palpitoad. He's gonna have 3 Pokemon. That I don't doubt. I like these weird sparkles suspended in the air. I don't get what's up with those, but they're there. Alright, as long as this guy doesn't have a fucking Emolga, we're fine. I'm gonna be honest. I might end up going back to heal. Because if I don't have any Rock Tombs... Oh, I can just relearn it. I can just forget it for something else and relearn it, and then I think I'll have full again. Which is cheap, I'll be honest. But if it works... He's got a Blitzel. You love to see the Blitzel. Yeah, again, I think it's mean putting Elisa's gym before Charged Stone Cave. Or at least not letting her use some of the Charged Stone Cave Pokemon, you know? Like, she could have had an Electros on her team. There is no reason she can't have an Electros on her team. But no, they only gave her a Molga and Zebstrika. Like, there are enough electric types in Unova for her to have a full team of different electric types, you know? She could have a Joltik. She could have anything else. But instead they gave her 2 Emolga and a Zebstrika. Like, at least in the sequels, she's got a Flaffy instead. But, like... It's just unnecessary to, like, deprive her of electric types that exist in the region. Like, there is no reason not to give her those electric types. Other than the fact the player hasn't seen them yet. But that would add, like, intrigue, you know? That would add... That would like... be cool. Imagine if her ace was, like... I feel like Galvantula maybe wouldn't fit her as well. So I guess Electros is, like, the best suggestion for her ace. You know? Like... And I'd say Electros, you know? I'm gonna be... I know, like, Electros is, like, a fully evolved 3-stage Pokemon. So maybe it shouldn't be Electros. Galvantula would be too low level as well. She could still have Zebstrika as her ace, I'll be real. But, like, she could have had an Electric. Wait, what level does Tynamo even evolve? Tynamo might be one of those late evolvers. Gonna be honest. 39, never mind. She could have had a Tynamo. But not a, not the other one. But, what's it called? She could have had a Joltik. A Joltik is still on the table. There's no reason she couldn't have had a Joltik. Okay, Sandal's level 27, and has 1,000 experience from evolving. We might get a Crocodile? Not Crocodile. Crocrock. depending on the amount of experience we get here. That's been a Joltixical? Exactly! She could use it to charge her Rotom phone. Okay, this lady only has 1 Emolga, which is better than 2. And it used Pursuit. It used Pursuit again. Yo, we hit the rock. I'm furious. There's no other way to say this. What the fuck? Alright. Elisa's next, and we have... an ether! We have an ether! I know we have an ether. I'm just going to use the ether, because I don't really like leaving the gym. You know? I'm going to use the fresh water on Sandelia, and I'm going to use the ether because I don't really like... We have 3 ethers, actually. But good is level 23. That's good. That is good. Sandelia is not evolved, which isn't good. But we'll wing it. It's fine. Watch. Sandelia is going to ace this fight, because Sandelia can't get hit by Volt Switch, which means Sandelia can only get hit by, like, Aerial Ace. Alright. I really like how pissed off the protagonist looks in, like, the versus screens. Like, he's out for blood. Like, Elisa just helped his childhood friend not get, like, dragged home from her adventure by her father. But, like, the player is still, like, glaring daggers at her. Like, what a... That was the biggest fumble of all time, I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't. I'm, like, pretty certain I fumbled harder. All the same, what the fuck? There's no other way to put this. What the fuck? Is this gonna do more damage? Trubbish has better special defense, right? Yes. Who's coming in? Who's coming in? Who's coming? It's the other Emolga. Okay, that's fine. It's poisoned. That's great. That's excellent. Okay. It might use Volt Switch again, which wouldn't be all that great, but if we can actually get, like, a good thing going this time with Sandelia, then that would be awesome. Okay, quick attacks. You fool. Okay. Being poisoned means we can fundamentally stall this thing out with Sandelia if Sandelia fucks this up again. I'm now realizing Sandelia can only fuck this up again. Wait, no. Sandelia hits this. It lives. It dies. The poison. We're back in the same position we were earlier. We have to switch again. The thing is she's definitely going to Volt Switch into Zeb Striker now. Like, if I switch now, she switches into Zeb Striker. Which isn't all that great. Not really what I want. Okay, fake out because fake out's free. Heal Sandelia, because we need to do that. We kind of removed the Moxie boost, which isn't great. Okay, yeah. Bolt switching into Zeb Striker. Also not great. I'm pretty sure Zeb Striker isn't going to Volt Switch again, actually. I might just take the free switch in. Do we have anything interesting we can do? Not really. We could Torment it. We can't. Oh, she's gonna go back into a Mulder after this, I'm now realizing. I should have switched. Because, like, Emolga hits us first is the issue. Like, the series of events here is Emolga hits us. And then, like, anything else. Okay, she's using Pursuit because she thinks I'm going to switch out the water type. But that's where you're wrong. I'm not going to do that. Oh my god, Plucky can kill the Emolga. Who won? Plucky cannot kill the Emolga. Static as well! That's so fucking mean! What? Hit it! Hit it! Why? Why can't you do anything? The moment you get a status condition, you, like, shut down. You know what? This is a good scenario. This is a good situation that I can come out on top of, maybe. Trying's getting kill range. And maybe just the AI know how to do that, though? Okay, quick attack. That won't do loads, though, right? Oh my god, that did loads. Okay, this is a 240 damage attack, but it's also from a Sandile. Did not kill. Should have dug again. Okay, noted. I might have to revive Sandelia after this, I'm going to be honest. But please use quick attack again. Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. This might kill, I'm going to be real. That would be more hype if this fight wasn't built on my mistakes. Alright, we had no priority left. We have one revive. Kill, you take two. That is a... Do I? I don't... No, I don't. Because she used quick attack the first time around. She might go for quick attack to finish me, though. She went for quick attack to finish me, okay. Do I take two? This might be out of damage range. I should have fucking revived. Thankfully, I don't think much this thing does scales off of speed, so I can just attack it again. Don't. Quick attack was a high roll? That would make sense. Okay, how much health do you have again? I forget. Like, some of it. I'm gonna heal and see how much it does first. Because we only have Shy Guy and Good at the moment. This fight went a lot worse than I was expecting, you know? I went thinking this fight would go awfully to thinking this fight might go well to thinking this fight would go awfully.
What's our, like, damage output? Hex is 50. Okay, so we want to use Ominous Wind. Because this shouldn't kill. Burn it? Probably a good shout. Oh my god. Oh my god, of course. You know, this fight would have been a lot more intense if it wasn't like this. Like, every time I deal with RNG in this game, I respect Temtem more and more for getting rid of it entirely. Okay, Ominous Wind. Can we get the Omni boost? No. I'm gonna heal and just get rid of, what was it called? Like, this guy probably doesn't have, like, much more than 25 hit points remaining. Yeah, so I should just... If this misses, then I'm healing the paralysis, but I don't think it will. I hate video games. Like... I just don't really have much to say. I don't know, like, I can see RNG's place in video games. Like, I get it. But shit like paralysis just becomes so boring. Of course. Of course. Okay. Almost there. They're very close. I do remember the stats being shit in this game. Yeah, no, I'm starting to remember, like, especially from, like, the... Are you doing more damage? I feel like it's doing more damage. I feel like more damage is being done to me. Because that's a two-shot kill right now. Fuck it, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna revive Lipard. I'm so done with this fight. Oh, I would have lived. Fuck it, I've revived Lipard. I'm gonna use Lipard. The game set me up for an epic finish, and I didn't do that. Oh well. Next gym badge gotten! Wow, crazy! That's so exciting. Alright. Salt is over. I will forever be a paralysis hater. And confusion. Like... I guess paralysis reducing the speed arguably isn't enough. Like, it's funny because as a child, paralysis' main feature was the fact it stops you sometimes. But like, as an adult, paralysis' main feature to me is that it slows you down. Which is funny because like, it's more of like a paradigm shift more than like an actual change in the mechanics. But like, at this point, I'd rather it not stop you at all. And just slow you down. Because, like, being slowed down is genuinely that big of an issue to me. Alright. I'm pretty sure they lower the chance of that happening anyway. I'm pretty sure that's, like, how the thing goes. Alright, yeah, we beat Elisa. And that is indeed where I said I'd end today's stream. And that's because that's where I'm going to end today's stream. We have made good progress today. Very good progress, actually. Getting through all of Route 4 to past an Imbasa Gym, which is a very long stretch of the game. I feel like it's easy to underestimate how long this stretch of the game is, but it's actually like a lot longer than you'd expect. Which I find interesting. Alright, anyway, Pokidoku in general. Yeah, no, Gen 9 the chance was definitely lower. Yeah, no, definitely. Right, yeah, Pokidoku time. We got Middle Evolution, Water, Hoenn, Dragon, Steel, and has Branched Evolution. Yeah, obviously, what's it called? Obviously, do not tell me answers that I haven't already finished. I did this during work, so they got about 180. Interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to do the Has Branched Evolution. Lost. Is there another other than Clamperl and Hoenn? I feel like there is, and I forgot about them last time as well. I feel like the truth of the matter is there is another Branched Evolution. And in Hoenn, and I forgot about them last time, and I forgot about them again this time. You know? That's the truth of the matter here. Shedinja doesn't. First of all. Get that out the way. Shedinja, Branched Evolution, nuh-uh. Wooper doesn't count. Made that mistake last time. Let's do the top one. First things first, Water Dragon, Origin Palkia. You know what? No, Walking Wake. 7.5, interesting. Dragon types from Hoenn. Let's go Mega Sceptile. 3.4. And then Middle Evolution Dragon type. Let's go with Hakamo. 6.7. You got 176. I feel like there might be an... No, wait. There's no way you guys should be getting like 170... You went Tatsugiri. Oh, interesting. Tatsugiri has multiple forms. Okay, Water Steel. Like, Empoleon comes to mind? But Empoleon isn't the only one. To metagame a bit, I know it can't be because you guys got 176. So it can't be multiple 100%. So is there another Hoenn Bro? Oh, there is. It's Snorunt. Are there more? Is it more than just Clamperl and Snorunt? Water is Slowpoke and Clamperl, and then maybe more. 5 of them? Okay, that's a fair point. Maybe don't name them until I've done the other ones, because I might be able to clear the other ones. I might be able to use that to my advantage. Because Middle Evolution has Branched Evolution. That's fucked up. What is a Middle Evolution as a Branched Evolution? I always try to check the other categories before I say a specific name. Ah, understandable. Middle Evolution, Branched Evolution. Like, I can imagine the concept of what a Pokemon like that might be, but I can't put a face to it. It's gonna be from an early generation. That's my bet, is it's going to be an early generation. Because I feel like stuff like that doesn't happen as much these days. Okay, so Slowbro isn't it, even though, like, it's easy to suggest it might be. That's got to be an 100%.
There's no way that's not on 100%. Because, like, multiple Pokemon who evolved from something... And then Water Steel types. Let's go with middle evolution Steel types first. Obviously we got Metang. Metang might be on people's minds. Same with Lairon. Are there any later ones that I could use? Obviously shit like Copperaja just isn't. I guess there's not much else in that kind of category. There aren't that many Steel types like that, surely. I feel like people do tend to forget Metang, is the blunt truth of it. So I think I will put Metang. Oh, right, yeah, Magneton's another one. I'm going to put Metang. 17%, that's pretty high, but... And then Steel Water I'm skipping. Steel types from Hoenn. I'm going to go Mega Metagross. Doublade, that's smart, that's smart. And then Water has Branched Evolution. You did Sliggoo. Oh, that's really smart. I didn't even consider that. That's a really smart one. Water type has Branched Evolution. Obviously Slowpoke. Clamperl. I think there's got to be more. I feel like that can't be it. But I can't think of any. Slowpoke in Galar isn't Water type anymore, it's pure Psychic, and then evolves into Poison types. Are there any in Johto? I don't think so. If there were, there'd probably be new evolutions. There's a middle evolution with branched evolutions. That's fucking me up. I keep on going back to that. And that's like fucking me up on like a Water Steel type, I think. I know a Water Steel type, it's Empoleon. And I know multiple Water types with branched evolutions, that's Slowpoke and Clamperl. But a middle evolution with a branched evolution. It's not Burmy. Because Burmy is a single stage. Not a single stage. Burmy's a double stage. Like, the has branched evolution, middle evolution, I'm going to facepalm. You know? I'm going to facepalm after this. I think it's at 100%. I'm gonna go Clamperl here. I shouldn't scroll. 40%! Is it only Clamperl and Slowpoke, or did I just fuck up? There's two others. Is one of those a middle evolution? Poliwhirl. Lads. 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 But that makes me think there might be another. Water Steel types, though. Let's go to Water Steel types for now. There's not like a Water Sword of Justice, nor is there a Keldeo Paradox form, which would be funny, because that would be that, and that would make that very easy. I don't know, my mind keeps on trying to imagine what a Water Steel type looks like is the issue, and I think that's blocking my, like, that, I think that's often where I stumble, is I try to think of
what a water steel type looks like. Which then distracts me from what water steel types exist. If that makes any sense at all. I think Magnemite and the Magneton line are the only Pokemon that get a new type in Gen 1. So it's not going to be like a Gen 1 Pokemon. I don't think there are many Steel types in Gen 2. I don't think there are many... in Gen 2. Gen 3, there are a lot of water types, but I don't think any of them are part Steel. There's like Pelipper, Wailord, Relicanth. Gen 4 obviously has Empoleon, but I don't think Gen 4... Like, Gen 4 I always remember as being a generation that has Empoleon, which is water type, like Palkia, and Steel type, like Dialga. But I don't think there are any water Steel types in the generation. Which brings us to Gen 5, which doesn't actually have all that many water types. Surprisingly, you expect it to have more, but because it doesn't really have any mandatory water routes, it doesn't have many. It's got like Frillish, Basculin, Alomomola, Panpour, the Samurott line. Gen 6 is like Clawitzer and Dragolge, and I wouldn't be surprised if those are the only water types in that generation. I feel like if there are a water steel type in Gen 6, people would ship Volkstrom and Seegamond more. When I realise I'll just be mad at myself. You're right, I tend to be. That tends to be what happens. Gen 7... Dhelmise, obviously. I was about to say Dhelmise. I got to Gen 7 and I was going to be like, Dhelmise is funny because it lives in the water, and it's got an anchor, but it's not water or steel type, it's grass and ghost. I'm going to put a bookmark in Gen 7, because I feel like it might be. Clearly miss a Basculin. Right, yeah, Basculin. That's it. Like, it can't just be Empoleon. Right? No. Right? Nah. Right? No, it right? Instead it's infringing on Gorgai's brand. That is a fair point, I didn't consider that. No, I got this. I don't think it's in Gen 9. Unless it's a Paradox form I'm forgetting about. No, the only water type Paradox form is Iron Bundle, which is Water Ice. Okay, before I think much harder, is Poliwhirl the only branched evolution, middle evolution? Like, is that an 100%? Yes, I am aware there are 3 other, No, there aren't. Okay. I guess I might as well just put it down then. Oh! No, as in there are others. Whoopsies. I'm just gonna put Empoleon. In fact, there was one that people thought of commonly. Kalia! Gloom! Cosmoem! Oh my god. Empoleon was the only... I spent all my time thinking of other... I was like, okay, so there's clearly an 100% in, because both Rob and Felix had 170.
both Rob and Felix like had 170. So there's clearly an 100% somewhere on this list, because 170 is a very high score for them. Maybe it's the Hoenn. Maybe it's the Hoenn branched evolution. No, it's not that. Oh, so it's clearly the middle evolutioners. I managed to blindside myself multiple times. Like, not blindside myself. I managed to where's the milk in the fridge myself twice. With both Water Steel and branched evolution. I'm a fool. It's fine, I have days like this. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. I certainly have. It's been a bit of a stressful time at points, but I've had a great time. Friday's stream will be a special stream. I'll be playing a non-Pokemon game, but it's a game my friends made, so I'd highly recommend stopping by to check it out. It'll be Greg Tower Defense. Really, really would appreciate it if you guys came by to support the release of my friend's game, because it will be releasing on Friday. Surprised there are no other Water Steels, because there's a lot you can do with that. Exactly, that's why I was so determined that there would be others. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time, and I will see you all on Friday. Goodbye and good night.